Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. In this video I've got one for the military collectors, and this is DiD's latest release, World War II German Army Oberfeldwebel Steiner. This is a reissue of a much earlier figure set they had, although it's not an exact reissue because they've updated it. So if you missed out on the first Steiner, you're in luck. You can get the second one. So we've got a bunch of insignia and badges and a whistle. Here is the figure. This is kind of early in the war. You could tell because he's got instead of the gray uniform, it's the gray-green, and the pants match the tunic. At the beginning of the war, they had gray trousers and the gray-green tunic, so, and some other differences. So already has his medals and badges on. He has the silver lace around his shoulder strap and on his collar, indicating he is a sergeant. Not exactly sure. I'll have to look at my cheat sheet which grade of sergeant he is, but now, and that face looks like James Coburn, the actor James Coburn. Now, one thing they did, well, you could take his hair off and you can move his eyes. I don't know if you can see that. So move. That one's a little bit stiff. So anyway, that is one upgrade, and that's the first time DiD's done that on one of their figures. So what the boots look like, genuine leather boots. So there is the figure. He has a field cap as well as the steel helmet that's been whitewashed for, I presume, winter wear. Two grenades, binoculars. Here is his mess kit, canteen, bayonet, pistol and holster. And one thing I've learned, I always have trouble getting this thing closed and the strap in when the pistol is in. What I've learned, it's easier if you take the clip out, and the clip can be stored. There's a piece, well, such as that. So, and then this is new. We haven't seen this gun, or I haven't in one of my figure sets, this gun before. So, and that somehow opens it. And then the magazine round fits on there. So See what else he's got. Okay, he's got some hands, some gripping hands, a couple of trigger hands. I don't know why there's two. They look like they're identical. Why do we have two trigger hands? Just very slightly different. Not enough to really write home about. So that's weird. He's got a scarf. Wristwatch. Pair of gray gloves, which I'll never use. Black leather belt. Genuine leather map case. The ubiquitous bread bag. And then he's got this poncho that on one side is camo, and you can flip it inside and out, and it's white. So I do have a couple of issues with the figure having to do with his uniform. The first is, if you see up here, it doesn't fit very well at his neck, and the collar is very small. I don't know what it's going to look like when you get the tabs on, but it just doesn't fit well. They use a hook to close the top of the tunic, and I'll have to take the head off and see if maybe there's an issue with the underlying shirt. He does have a shirt underneath this, a gray shirt. So the other thing has to do with this ribbon. It's supposed to be going through a buttonhole, but because this has the fake buttons, what they've done in the past is that they've had the button, they've extended the ribbon up so it's underneath the fake button, so it looks more realistic. So not too happy. I mean, it's nowhere near the button, so it just looks fake. But anyway, while I'm thinking about it, if you want to see what his pants look like, he's got some pockets, some adjustable straps. So, I mean, they do a really good job of detailing these uniforms. There's no way around it, but I wish they had done a better job with that. So anyway, let's put him together and see how wonderful he looks. So here's Steiner as I've got him posed. Other than his machine gun, he does have a few things that are new to the collection, or at least to my collection. One is on his sleeve here. He's got the Crimean shield, which was awarded to those members of the Wehrmacht that participated in the Crimean campaign of 41 to 42. And then on his other sleeve, he's got the silver tank badge, which I actually have seen that on other figures. That's awarded to somebody who has single-handedly destroyed a tank. And then above that, he's got the golden version of that, and that is awarded to somebody who has destroyed 5 tanks. So this badass has single-handedly destroyed 6 tanks. But what would you expect from James Coburn anyway? So oddly, this figure does not come with the gas mask canister, which most, especially the enlisted men, do come with. But he's got the rest of the complement of equipment. Well, the other thing he doesn't have is the entrenching tool. So there you have it. There's Steiner. Despite the few things that I pointed out at the beginning with the closure up here and his ribbon, I think it's a great figure, and would recommend it to anybody who's collecting these. So there you have it. Thanks for stopping by, and see you in the next video.